Good afternoon. I'm Dennis Ward with a look at what we have coming up on the APTN National News. On Nation to Nation, host Todd Lamirande has Autumn Windego as a guest. She's a passionate critic of the child welfare system in Treaty 3, but her criticisms have upset Chief and Council of the Rainy River First Nation, even leading them to threaten her with banishment from the community. Todd asked Ms. Windego how she is coping with this cloud hanging over her head.
You've spoken of being capable of handling the stress of the situation, though you have talked about having some anxiety about it. But more than anxiety, what has it been like for you? I can't imagine what it would be like for someone who's not in a stable situation like you are.
I have been very worried because a supervisor that was in charge of the CCP team. I was scared that the supervisor and one of the counselor members were going to come and apprehend my kids. I was constantly in fear whenever I went into a building like Walmart. I would always check the parking lot first before I went in, because if I went in there and if I ran into them, my heart started racing. I was scared that they would say something to me because I felt like that would be the place that they would say something to me. And at nighttime, my mind would be racing all the time because, like I said, advocating is one thing that I am passionate about. And I was afraid that, would I have to let this go? Can I continue on?
You can catch that entire episode right after the news tonight on Nation to Nation. Well, we're 1 year into the COVID-19 pandemic, and homeless shelters across the country are still struggling to meet demand. Here's Lindsay Richardson with more.
Let's be honest. Any reporter working during the COVID-19 pandemic will tell you it's been bad news after bad news after bad news. But sometimes when you least expect it, some good news seeps in. And sometimes that good news comes in the form of two multi-million-dollar investments directly to help the people here of Cabot Square. So what happened and who's pitching in? Tune in at 6 p.m. and I'll have more for you on APTN National News.
And that is just a brief look at what will be coming up tonight on the APTN National News at 6 Eastern and Mountain Time.